Quick recap of the strings that we had today, the English and Russian ones, and expect a dev server very soon, guys. So yes, let's just talk a little bit about it for you. So the first one is, of course, the Su-27SM. Many aircraft received FOX-3 missiles, including the F-15C, the F-16C, the F-15C being the MSIP-2 version, and it's going to be a new aircraft, the Su-27SM, the MiG-29 SMT, the Aviate-B Plus, the Gripen C variant apparently, only for now at least, the Barak 2, the new F-15C for the Israelis, the AM4 for the Japanese, for the F-15J MSIP that they added, not in the older one. There are many aircraft, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna forget all of them, but the Mika for the Barrage, M120s for some of the F-16As, like for example the EM for France, you know, that is being added right now. And even the Tornado F3, it got a new version of it. So let's just go through with it. So of course, as you see, the Su-27 SM over here has the R-77. It has the normal R-27s and R-73s. Also with the Ka-2090, you know, the extended version of it in range, the Cubs, and that's pretty much it. It will be very similar to other aircraft, but with that. Not gonna lose too much time because of course we are going to check it out in the actual dev server, of course. They tested a little bit, showed a little bit of the, you know, internals of some tanks. For example, the 2S38 actually got new internals and stuff, you can see here. So this is very good actually. Here we can have one of the F-16C with the M120. For now that I saw, I think the R-77 is the missile that most turns, and the PL-12 is the one that least turns. So 38G for the PL-12, 40G for the M120, AM4. I have to check the Mika, but it should be 50Gs together with the R-77, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, a lot of aircraft received those missiles. They tested the XM, all the new aircraft. Not gonna talk too much about it. Here we have the F-15C MSIP-2, so improved radar, AM120s, as you see over here, the A variant. Everything else should be very similar to the F-15J that we have in the game, okay? They actually added new, you know, cockpit, like, you know, I forgot the name of this thing. The screens inside the cockpit, the MFDs. Yeah, I forgot the name of the thing. So new MFDs, a lot better than it was before. Very cool. They added as well the button for you to actually drop chaff and flare separately. So that's pretty cool. Here it's a little bit of a change onto the UI. And let me go through a little bit, like above here. The skipper was added, the AGM-1223. It's basically a Mark 84, if I'm not mistaken, with a rocket engine to increase the range, so that's pretty cool. As I said, I'm gonna test it out, every single thing in the actual dev server, okay? So don't you worry if I don't show everything here, but it's just a quick recap. The Vextra will show it with the 105, a new French tank, very cool. A new Leopard for the Germans, of course, with the 2A4M, as you see over here. And if I'm not mistaken, the actual the Italians got one as well. So here we have the F4F KWS LV, which I think it's the ICE package. Very cool skin, as you see. AM120s, AM9Ls, very high BR, but I mean, oh well, it is using the AM120 after all, you know. And yeah, they tested most of the aircraft, most of the tanks. The Tornado was an interesting one. They actually added a Tornado F3 late with AM120Bs, so you can take the AM120s down there. So this is going to be a very cool aircraft to fly, I gotta say. Then of course the Sea Harrier as well. The Sea Harrier FA2 was showed with the AM120B as well. Very good aircraft. The MiG-21 UPG, here is the Sea Harrier 12.3. So these aircraft, there will be some aircraft that will be very capable with some very old, like new missiles. That's going to be very interesting. They showed a little bit of the MiG-21 Bison, of course. This is the UPG. Not carrying R-77s, which was something that I was expecting. I was expecting a higher BR, 12.3, 12.7, and have the R-77, but apparently it's only having the R-27Rs and ENTs and the R-73s. and of course the copy radar. So it will be a very interesting aircraft, but not as powerful as I thought it would be. And it is a premium for the UK. They showed a little bit more of some tanks and stuff. The J11, of course, it is confirmed that it is the J11A now and not the B that I thought maybe could be a thing. J8F with PL12s now. So yeah, that's very cool. Of course, this is going to be one of those lower tier aircraft. And of course, the J11A, it's going to be very similar to the Su-27SM, as you see, R77s and stuff. Just the modernization of the original J11, of course. Then they tested some of the missiles and other stuff like IR missiles for the ships and stuff. Everything that we're going to show in the actual dev server when it's open, of course. In the English one, they showed a little bit more of the aircraft, you know, that carry some of the stuff, but still, T-80 UE, sorry, 1, which is a very interesting tank. It's basically a T-80 BV that was really modernized, so very, very cool. But it's a premium, which is, it can be good, it can be bad. And then finally, guys, finally the first official Brazilian aircraft, technically a Brazilian aircraft. It has the flag of the Brazil, so I don't care. It's Brazilian. Okay, so get over with it. But yeah, 2 DEFAs, as you see. No Vulcan in this one. And yeah, it's the AMX that Brazil uses until this day. It is the original one, not the modernized version. It's not the A1M, but still, it is pretty good. The cool part about this is that it can actually carry the Piranha, which is the Brazilian missile developed in Brazil, very similar to something like the AM3. Like in looks and performance and stuff, it turns 45 Gs, but it doesn't have an IRCCM, so it's going to be a deadly missile, especially in these BRs, you know. So very cool aircraft. If you go to the American or the English one, they showed a little bit more about the aircraft, you know, that will carry the FOX-3 missiles. So of course the F-15. I have a whole list on Reddit of all the aircraft, the F4F, the Gripen. There are many aircraft. Here is the one that I wanted to show to you guys. So yeah, the Mika, as you see, 50 Gs like the R77. They're both the best missiles probably in turn. And yeah, look at this, man. 8 missiles for the Mirage 2005F. And it's not going to be the only aircraft that the French have for FOX-3 launchers. They will receive an F-16 from Belgium that can do that as well. Obviously, all the Harriers, all the things, I will list every single aircraft after I show to you guys everything that I wanted to show to you guys here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy, but a pretty good update, I think. Desert Warrior, everything like that I will show to you guys in the proper video. Here it's another shot of the Sea Harrier. It is a very cool aircraft. I cannot wait to fly this. Look at the size of the M120 compared to the aircraft. It's crazy. So let's go to the list of vehicles that we receive or have at least on the dev stream, the FOX-3 missiles. So here we have it. It was made by Zani over here. But yeah, F-15C MSIP 2 13.0 A120s 4. F-16C 13.0 13, yeah, the BR, right? 6 A120s. F4F ICE 12.7 in BR, 4 A120s. Su-27SM 13.0, 6 R77s. I thought it could actually carry, oh no, it's 6, 4 under the aircraft and 2 in the wings. Yeah, it makes sense. MiG-29, it's 29 over here. SMT 13.0, 6 R77s. Tornado F3 late 12.7, 4 A120Bs. Sea Harrier FA2, 4 A120Bs at 12.3. The Gripen C for the South Africans, 13.0 for our darters. Japanese with only the F-15J, as I said, with the AM4, 13.0. This missile is basically an AIM-120C right now. I don't know if they're gonna change the performance of it, but right now, this is it. J11A, same as the Su-27. J8F, 12.3 with 2 PL-12s. This is going to be a very fun aircraft to fly. Gripen, 4 AIM-120As. This is the Hungarian Gripen. AV-8B Plus, 2 AIM-120s, 12.3 on the BR. Mirage 13.0, 6 Mikas, and it can take even 2 Magics as well. And imagine when this thing actually get the Mika IR. this is going to be interesting. F16AM 13.0, 6 M120s. The new Gripen C for the Swedish 13.0 with the RB99. Of course, this is the M120B. And then the Israelis with the MatAWG with 6 derbies, and then F15 just like the American one. So these are more of the stuff that they talked about it. There are plenty more I will cover in the dev server, but these are the more focused on aircraft stuff as a recap for you guys. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys. See you.